Hello, welcome back to Brock's Basement. This is going to be my comic book pull list for the week of September 13th, 2023. Let's dive right in. It's a fairly small week this week for me, but there's some cool stuff coming out, so check it out. Here we go. First up, we have The Alternate, number 1. This is by Patton Oswalt, Jordan Blum, and Tim Seeley, with art by a couple people. It's in the Minor Threats universe, so I really enjoyed Minor Threats, so I'm going to check this out, see how it does. But yeah, definitely one if you like Minor Threats or you like Patton Oswalt, give it a check. Tim Seeley, check it out. There's a new facsimile, and that is for Batman number 1. Yep, facsimile out there for it. This one is $6.99 is the wonderful price point for that, so be aware. They do have a foil version. They do have a, let me straighten that up. They do have a blank cover. The blank cover actually is pretty cool. I might actually get one. But it actually removes this image part right here and kind of leaves it open. This part, it leaves it open so that you can have your favorite artist draw there. You're drawing your Batman number 1. Another new Batman title, Batman and Robin by Joshua Williamson. Issue 1 is out this week. Be sure to check it out. I'm going to, because, yeah. Next up, Tom King's Danger Street. This is, oh geez, what book is this? What number? This is number 9. But Danger Street 9 is out. I believe I'm caught up with Danger Street. It's fine. I enjoy it for what it is. It's definitely something that I don't know if it's going to be up a lot of people's alley, but I love Tom King, so yeah. Next up, we have another Joshua Williamson book, and that's Dark Ride, issue 8. Basically, horror Disneyland. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it so far. I did get caught up with it, and it is a fun ride. Next up, we have The Infield Gang Massacre, issue 2. I need to get caught up with that Texas Blood. That's what this stems from. I pulled my issues to read, so I have them separated, but I am going to dive back into that Texas Blood, but I want to get to this one because it looks good. Next up, we have Green Lantern number 3. Issue 1 I really enjoyed. Issue 2 was good, so I'm waiting to see how well 3 does. Adams is doing a decent job on it. He did good with Flash, so I don't see why his Green Lantern would be any different. Next up, we have House of Slaughter, number 17, James Tynion the 4th. Yeah, what can I say about House of Slaughter? I'm kind of falling off of it. It's definitely one I do not look forward to picking up. I just think Tynion has stretched himself too thin across all the books that he's doing, and you can kind of tell in the quality. We had that with Jeff Johns when he was at DC writing Green Lantern and a whole bunch of other things all at once. But yeah, we'll see. Next up is Undiscovered Country, number 25. I don't even know how many I'm behind on Undiscovered Country, but I need to get caught up on Snyder and Soule's book. I got Walking Dead, number 70. So we are getting to the halfway point for Walking Dead, the deluxe versions, which are basically the recolored or the actual colored versions or inked versions. I don't know what you want to say. But yeah, need to get caught up with those. Black Label book came out, and it's Waller versus Wildstorm book 3. I believe this is the last one in it. It's been okay. I don't see, I don't know why it needed to be Black Label. It's not necessarily something I'm like, have to read, pick up and read quickly. But it's been enjoyable so far, so we'll see. And finally, we have World's Finest Teen Titans number 3. The Teen Titans are going to Teen Titan Con, apparently. So yeah, but I enjoyed the first issue. I believe I got caught up with the second issue, but Mark Waid's been kicking ass on it. So yeah, what can I say? I did pick up some variants this week. Actually, a smaller amount of variants than normal. Like, look, this is very small. But first one is the Artgerm variant for Batman and Robin. So I snagged that one up there. I snagged Danger Street number 9. So that Dr. Fate cover. Rose Besh is the variant, or Zara Spotlight, and Green Lantern number 3 in a Rose Besh. So I picked that one up. And there was a Peach Momoko Undiscovered Country number 25. So I snagged that one up as well. There are some graphic novels this week. The first one is a deluxe hardcover of Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo. This Mark Silvestri thing was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. I decided to grab the deluxe version of it. I like my deluxe versions. It's a decent price at $30. So yeah, so definitely if you want, pick it up. It's out this week. And I picked up the volume 1 of The Forged by Greg Rucka. Who else is on this one? Eric Trotman, with art by Mike Henderson, who I'll talk about in a second. But yeah, this is magazine format or black label format. I didn't know it was that. So I didn't pick it up. So like I just didn't grab it when it was coming out single issue. But I do love Greg Rucka, so I'm going to give this a shot in just trade form. So it's $20 for this soft cover. Yeah, we'll see how The Forged is. And I got a YA book from Skybound Comet, which is the young adult or kids line of Robert Kirkman's graphic novel books. His Skybound is his thing. This is book 2 of The Sea Serpent's Heir. This is Black Wave. Sea Serpent's Heir, Black Wave, book 2. So I read the first one, really enjoyed it. So I'm actually super stoked the second one came out, and I can't wait to dive into it. But it's really, really good. That's it for stuff that I picked up. Today is a special day because our 13th is the release of Meanwhile, a comic book shop anthology, which is wonderful 2 covers here. Cover A by Veronica Fish and cover B by Allison Samson. So awesome stuff. It is $9.99. It's available at comicsconspiracy.biz. Hopefully it'll be available on Amazon, but you can go to I believe meanwhileanthology.com to see where you can pick up your copy. Some stores did order some from us, so excuse me, your shop might have copies for sale, but yeah, it's Meanwhile, it's out. If you're local to Sunnyvale, we will be having a little Meanwhile release thing from 7 to 9 at Comics Conspiracy on El Camino in Sunnyvale. You can Google us. From 7 to 9, a bunch of us are going to be there. Ryan, myself, Toby, Lane, a handful of us, non-pro people that worked on it. But yeah, we'll be there hanging out if you want to swing by. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see my name right there. Right there. And it's right above the wonderful Allison Sampson. But yeah, it's just a collection of stuff from creators. Brian Michael Bendis contributed to this. Mike Henderson, the gentleman I just talked about, who did the art for Forged, he has some stuff in here. And Scott Snyder has some stuff in here. Maria Lovett, a bunch of creators. So check it out if you want. You can order yourself a copy. I'll put a link in the description below to the Amazon once hopefully that's up. But yeah, right there. What do we even call mine? I forgot what mine was called. 4-color delivery. That's mine. I remember that. So yeah. So Meanwhile, remember cover A is the Veronica Fish, and cover B is the Allison Sampson. So pick up a copy. That's it. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in that comment section below. Let me know what you are picking up, questions, other stuff. Always curious about what people are into. Yeah, let's keep it nice because the internet's a place anyway. You can, if you want, you can listen to me on the Comics Conspiracy podcast as well. We just finished recording, I believe, episode 594. We talk some random stuff on there. There'll be a link in the description below to head over to the podcast. You can find us on whatever normally you get your podcast through. So yeah, the Comics Conspiracy. You can help us all out if you go to Patreon at patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with hosting fees, and for some of us to get products. So thank you very much to all of our Patreon backers. It helps out immensely. And yeah, I'm tired. I'm always tired. Why am I always tired? We got everything shipped out though for Meanwhile. Majority of the Kickstarters all out, except for those randos that didn't fill out a survey or still have to pay for international shipping. So if you ordered a Meanwhile from us and you backed it through Kickstarter, it should be out there on its way to you. We did get the pre-orders from the store out, so all of those are out as well. Anything that's an oddity, that's the stuff we didn't get to. But yeah, all of it's out finally. But I'll keep shipping it out because please keep buying it. You can follow me on Twitter. My handle's @brocksager. I'm also brocksager at Bluesky. Check me out over there. I do still have an invite code, so all the previous videos are null and void now. Comment on this one. Get your code if you want. Yeah. And then you can follow me on Instagram @brocksbasement. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go so I can post this and so I can get a little relaxation in before I hit the hay and go to sleep and wake up and do this all over again. So, and yes, I know I need to do an unboxing video of my Joelle Jones Catwoman statue. It's on my list of stuff to do. Hopefully I can get it done soon. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.